If you want to know the main features of the new Incapto Aura coffee machine, see how it brews coffee, learn about its maintenance requirements, and discover the best offers to purchase it, don't miss this video. Let's start with the basics. The Incapto Aura is a super automatic coffee machine, meaning that it grinds the coffee beans just before preparing the drinks. This results in a more aromatic coffee, full of nuances. Moreover, since it doesn't use capsules, it's more environmentally friendly. Additionally, as you'll see in this video, it's very easy to use. On top, there's only one button, which is used to turn the machine on and off. And here, on the front, we have this touch panel with beverage icons that, with just one touch, allow us to prepare the different recipes this machine offers. With the Incapto Aura, you can prepare the following drinks: espresso, double espresso, long coffee, americano, hot water for infusions. The last button with the heart icon allows you to customize and save beverages with your favorite settings. But let's move on to see how it brews a coffee, and I'll tell you more about it. To start, let's see how it makes an espresso. I simply press the button and the machine starts grinding the coffee. One thing to keep in mind is that since these machines grind whole coffee beans, they always make some noise, but having tried several coffee machines on the channel, we can tell you that the Aura is quite silent for this type of coffee machine. As you can see, it's already serving the coffee, with this characteristic brown tone typical of specialty coffees and the usual layer of foam on espressos. We really like the extraction level of this machine, which is very well calibrated and makes excellent coffee. Also, as you might have noticed, there's a double spout, allowing you to make 2 espressos at once. You simply need to press the button with the icon showing 2 cups, and the machine will load double for 2 espressos. This function can also be used to make a double espresso. To prepare it, instead of putting 2 cups, you just use 1, and the machine will serve the double load in a single cup. And, since we don't want this video to be too long, we've prepared another video on our channel where we show all the recipes in detail. To watch it, you can click on the link that appears now on screen, wait for the video to end, or visit our channel. If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like or subscribe, as it helps us create more content like this. Another aspect to highlight about this machine is its design. It's very modern and elegant. The machine's body is made of high-quality plastic, pleasant to the touch and solid. On the front, it has this wavy design that gives it a nice touch. Here on top, it has the touch panel with the backlit buttons we mentioned earlier and this LED light that we love. Look how good it looks when we dim the lights. Additionally, every time we make a coffee, the cup is illuminated by another light to ensure we can see its preparation clearly. These are details that give this coffee machine a special touch. Here, we also have the drip tray. As you can see, the plastic is also of high quality, and the tray is metallic. If we're being picky, it's true that the tray seems a bit narrow. The cups fit perfectly without risk of falling, but we think it would be more functional if it was a bit longer. Another point to consider is that the spout can be moved up and down. This allows you to place cups up to 14 centimeters in height underneath. However, if you like to drink coffee from jumbo cups, don't worry because you can also remove the tray and gain a few extra centimeters. And, notice this detail, the drip tray has a couple of magnets inside, ensuring it's always securely attached to the machine. Personally, we love these small touches as they demonstrate how well thought out this coffee machine is. Another design aspect worth mentioning is its size. It's one of the most compact super automatic coffee machines on the market. It measures 31.5 centimeters in height, 18.5 centimeters in width, 40.5 centimeters in depth. One aspect that is always related to the size of the machine is the capacity of its reservoirs, which, in the previous Incapto model, was one of the points to improve, and the truth is that the Incapto Aura brings some interesting novelties. Its water tank is now larger, offering a capacity of 1.5 liters. As you can see, it's located at the back, which, for our taste, is not the most convenient since it's harder to access for refilling. However, a new feature is that it's now transparent, so at least you can see the water level to avoid overfilling. The coffee bean hopper is still a bit small compared to the competition, as it offers only 150 grams of capacity. And lastly, inside here, we have the grounds bin, which in this case has a standard capacity for about 10 grounds. And, since we're talking about the grounds bin, let's discuss cleaning and maintenance for this machine. As I mentioned earlier, every 10 coffees, you'll need to empty the grounds bin. And, more or less, with the same amount of coffees, you'll also need to empty the drip tray. But what can be a bit more tedious about these machines is cleaning the brew group. It's actually quite simple. About once a month, you'll need to access it through this side door and clean the brew group by rinsing it with some water. If you'd like to see this process in detail, you can also find a detailed video on our channel. Additionally, periodically, when the machine tells you, you'll need to decale it in a similar way to how you would with capsule coffee machines. You can also see this process in detail on our channel. And finally, let's talk about its price. At the time of recording this video, the Incapto Aura is priced at €439. But if you purchase it with an Incapto Coffee subscription, you can get it for €279. And, whether you buy it with a subscription or not, if you use our discount code Mr.Coffee Incapto when purchasing the coffee machine, you'll get a pack of 10 coffees from around the world as a gift. If you want to know if this coffee machine is available in your country, look at the links you will find in the description and comments of this video. Overall, I think we have to congratulate Incapto again because they have outdone themselves with this model, which has left us with very positive impressions. If you want to discover other coffee machines, don't miss the upcoming videos. See you next time.